Hey, how's it going, you guys? So today I want to share with you something that I was kind of a little bit shocked about, but not at the same time. 1 in 5 women experience UTIs within their lifetime. And I kind of actually thought that it would have been more because I knew so many people, not like it was like a hot topic to talk about, but I know so many people that have struggled with UTIs. And in fact, I know that I struggled with UTIs growing up a lot, like in my teens. And so, I mean, I felt like it would be more than 1 in 5 women dealt with this, but that's apparently the average. 1 in 5 women will experience a UTI within their lifetime. And what I wanted to share with you guys was about natural remedies because unfortunately, since the go-to solution to treating a UTI has become antibiotics, the problem lies where when the antibiotics are being taken so often because people are having multiple UTIs. Well, then in turn, what ends up happening is those antibiotics start to become resistant to the bacterias. So antibiotics aren't as effective as what they once were. And as I know, I mean, I had that experience myself as a teen. Actually, I think it was maybe in my early 20s even, is that I kept having recurrent UTIs, and it got to the point where they kept putting me on something. They kept putting me on one antibiotic, and that would kill off the UTI, but then I would end up getting a different type of infection. And it was like I just kept being put on all these antibiotics, and it got to the point where it was just like one antibiotic after another trying to treat one infection after another. And I feel like that's probably where these natural remedies have fallen into play as needing to pop up and needing to help people. So the things that I'm going to share with you today, they're things that you can do ahead of time to help prevent getting a UTI, or something that you can do as soon as you start noticing the signs of a UTI, because that would be, you know, the best bet, because once it's full blown, then chances are you're going to need to do something with the antibiotics and such. But so I had posted earlier today on here about like some ideas of like what are some things that you use to treat a UTI naturally, and I saw a lot of good stuff going on there, and a couple of them were things that actually I have found as being natural remedies that have shown to be promising and work for people as to treat and prevent UTIs. So I loved seeing that. Okay, so I will be sharing a blog later on today that has 10 natural remedies that you can utilize in either to prevent or to treat a UTI at first signs. But today I'm just going to share with you 4 on this live because I don't want to keep you guys for too long. All right, so number 1, I think everybody knows this one, is drink water. I know. But so being hydrated is super duper important. But here's another tip on just drinking water. If you begin to drink 32 ounces of distilled water at the first signs of a UTI, you're immediately starting to detox your body, which what you are doing by drinking a bunch of water, you want to be able to get the bacteria that is causing the UTI out of your system, which I know is like the last thing that you want to do because you're thinking, oh my gosh, it hurts when I go to the bathroom, so why would I want to actually drink more water so that happens? But that's what you need. You need to get that bacteria out of your body. So super hydrate, do the 32 ounces of distilled water like as quickly as you can, and that will immediately start the detox process. All right, so number 2, this is a good one, eat garlic. Okay, so you can do like any type of garlic, but they say that crushed garlic is the most effective. Like you crush it and then you put it in with like a teaspoon of extra virgin coconut oil or local raw honey, but you take that and that actually, the garlic, it has something called allicin in it, which basically it is an antibacterial, it has antibacterial properties. So it fights the bacteria naturally. And I'll share with you in my blog about more about that as to like how often you can do it and stuff like that. But that is a possibility of utilizing something once you do notice that you're having a UTI. Now, number 3 is D-mannose, which is something that I saw someone else mention. And yes, I never knew about this, but so it's a glucose that helps to prevent the bacteria from being able to attach to the urinary tract walls. So you can take this and it helps so that you don't actually have that bacteria starting to build up, because that is what's going to cause the infection to get worse, is the buildup of the bacteria on the walls, and it just keeps getting worse. So that helps, D-mannose, and it does occur naturally in certain foods, which like cranberries and blueberries, which I think is where the whole entire idea behind drinking cranberry juice kind of came into play. But there's not enough in one serving of like cranberry juice to be able to actually like kick a urinary tract infection. So to find the actual powdered form is the most beneficial. All right, now number 4, as I said, probiotics. Probiotics are super huge because what they do is they help you, it helps your body to naturally develop the good flora that it needs in order to be able to fight and defend against bacteria. So this is something that you should do when like previously, like yes, you should be drinking water. That'll help you to not get UTIs if you're keeping yourself hydrated. And probiotics are also something that will help you to prevent UTIs, because it just really helps you to have that good flora that fights against the bacterias and stuff. It can also be used, it definitely should be used if you're using an antibiotic, because you need that good flora to be being replenished as the antibiotic is killing like everything, and you need the good stuff back in there so that there's something there to defend if a bacteria decides to come and visit again after you get rid of things. So make sure that you do probiotics, which you can buy, you know, certain probiotics, but like fermented foods, sauerkraut, kombucha, things like that are fermented are great natural sources of probiotics that you can eat on a regular basis and have that natural flora just building in your system and ready to fight against anything that's gonna come in. All right, so as I said, I am going to be posting a blog later on. I will post it to this. If you have liked or commented on here, you will be able to, you'll be notified when I add it onto here, but I'm also going to post it on my page, and it will have 10 of the natural remedies to help prevent or treat. Hi, how's it going, guys? Sorry, hi, Carrie. But so it will help treat or prevent UTIs from occurring in your body. So I hope everyone is able to get something out of this. I know that I wish I would have had this information when I was dealing with them a lot when I was younger. I mean, it would have been, oh my gosh, I just really wish I would have had it, because I had to go through lots of antibiotics that didn't help me. And now I see that some of the things that I've just listed here are things that I have implemented in my life and just coincidentally have probably been helping me to not have UTIs. But all right, guys, so I hope that you are having a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys popping on. Hi, Marge. Thanks. I appreciate that. I hope it is helpful. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again soon. But make sure you look for that blog being posted later on today. And I'll talk to you all later. All right. Bye.